PGA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. The first hole here at Bandon Dunes, just 398 yards to get the day started. It's a bit of a dogleg right, so an aggressive tee shot might have to carry a building a la the 17th at St. Andrews. From the fairway, it should be a simple look in, but beware the series of pothole bunkers along the way, including one just left of the green. That one up the right side. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That's going to be on the putting surface and a birdie look straight ahead. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Just has to get the ball started and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
A little tentative there, and that'll come up short. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it a hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 2 under. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Nobody's happy after that shot. Oh, I mean, that was one up from disastrous, really.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. This one tugged just a bit, and the wind going to push it a little. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So after a well-placed drive, this, his second from short range.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. At any other club other than that one.
Eight-foot putt here. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. Not an ideal result. They're hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. A look here at birdie.
It would be easy to overcomplicate this kind of putt, but I've been in there, I've had a look. It's a straight one, it's flat overall, so come on, give it a good run.
Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he'll get it to within 2. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Solid, good drive in the fairway.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Do that for eagle and goes from 2 under to 4 under just like that. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. Oh, and that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at 4 under. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Well, he's overcooked it. That is well left.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot. A little bit of green to work with here as he'll try to get it out and let it run. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and this will remain a one-shot advantage. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
15 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. Oh no, lost that one dead right. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Nope. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateau green is not a bad play here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Ten-foot putt left. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at 5 under. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. Well, not holding back. This is a big swing.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot. Chance now for another birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break. Just has to get it on line.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot.
This from about 10 feet.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he's going to surge into the lead here on day one with only the 18th left to play. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. So simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and two on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will go in the books as an opening round 65. Outstanding. So day one in the books, and what a day it was for our featured golfer, leading by a stroke here on this Thursday.
I remember the great Hale Irwin, Rich. He would always say, when you won in front, play like you won behind. That would be a good motto to take forward.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.